as I say, for John, Alan, Debbie, Brian, and the rest of the people. This is the wee video to exploit Louise Butcher. We're getting this job as head of construction. So we're going to start right from the start, which is house and service manager. Well, what actually happened was, when we were getting in touch with Louise, when she was house and service manager, she was under David Simpson, which is fair enough. Never met the woman in my life, never met David Simpson, but he's left anyhow. So anyhow, there was just things not tallying up with us when we were asking her questions. There was just questions weren't, they weren't favourable to her, but that's what they'd be looking for. Okay, then, so the next thing we get dealt is she's in charge of construction, head of construction. Now, when this happened, there were a lot of eyebrows raised across the city. West Mackera, Singler Street, North Lindsay Street, City Square, Drop Castle, asking, Dundee City Council workers asking how she got this job. The amount of people that says to us, not just me, to us, how did she get this job is unbelievable. Now, in my opinion, she got the job through favouritism. So we'll move on from there. So the next thing, the job's up on the council website. So Louise Butcher applies for it. Okay? So when she applies for it, there are 5 panel members that were sitting on it. Robin Presswood, Aileen Swirling, some guy for Tayside Contract, and another 2 people. We're in the process of trying to get these names, but we're finding it very, very difficult to get the names. Anyhow, we'll crack on. So the outcome of the interview that she went for, without, in your opinion, she didn't have any qualifications, but she lands a job for head of construction without any qualifications. Now, in that time, I was dealing with her, and I'm just saying to myself, this woman does not know what she is doing. So I started questioning her, and I was getting letters back, and I've got every single letter. Okay? Now, we're getting ingress of water, and she says to me, Mr. Hughes, she says, we're going to put some water repellent on it. I've never heard that in my life, putting water repellent on chimneys. I heard that ripping them out and repointing them, blah, 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 we'll go into that. Then she comes along and says, oh, we're putting a pressure washer on them to see if the water repellent. All you're doing is washing off. So I'm saying to myself, she doesn't get what she's doing. So anyhow, we'll crack on for there. Okay? So, a certain person, I don't like saying it on here, a certain person got in touch with me, a union member. Okay? Now, the union member told me that they challenged it, Unite, or whatever the union is. Unite, again, they've got 2 or 3 unions. Unite. The boy told me, when they challenged how she got that job, Aileen Swirling told them the decision stands. Now, there couldn't be much of a union if they never challenged that, if she's not got any qualifications. Okay? So, how did the union ask the questions? Why did they go them in the first place? The reason is, they knew she didn't have the qualifications. So that's how they challenged her. But they never challenged her very well, as far as I'm concerned. Then, my architect got back to us. Now, I want you to listen to this, and I'm going to show you. My architect got back to us and done a drawing for them. Now, here's the drawing here. I've got the drawing here. All that chimney, there it is there, on how we would have done it. Okay? Louise Butcher got back to me. Now, this is head of construction. Got back to me, and I've got it in an email. I can't get my head around this drawing. Head of construction, she can't read the drawing. So I got in touch with Gregory Colligan. She probably got told not to do that again. So anyhow, she sent a colleague along. God knows what she sent somebody along for, to get the original, because we just sent a photo. To get the proper photo, she had to do was blow it up, but she didn't do that, right? So we'll move on from there. So we kept asking for our qualifications and got refused, because the woman just doesn't hear them, and she does not know what she's doing. And that's her opinion, eh? And she's cost this city millions of pounds with this roofing saga. Not just her team and everybody else. So I speaks to another union rep, and I spoke to him, and he says he has daily meetings or weekly meetings with her, and he says that, and this is true, I'm not going to make stories up, this is true. He says when we come out and in meetings with her, he says we scratch our head at the decisions that this woman makes, and that's what he told me. A different trade for the first person who told me that the union's challenged it, and Swirling says decision stands. Okay? Now, as I got into chatting to him about this, because they guys along there are not happy with it, and it must be embarrassing for Ricky Lowe, Davy Rowe, and all the rest of them getting told being a nodding dog. And that's a nodding dog's getting told for her to tell them, tradesmen, what to do when she does the kind what she's doing herself. So anyhow, there we go. So the boy turned around and told me, he says to me, Joe, he said, that woman is not trained in construction. Now that's coming for her in workforce. I'm not making this up, okay? Now, we'll move on later on. She dodged everything. Oh, she sent me a letter for being aggressive and violent to Davy Rowe. I wasn't aggressive and violent to Davy Rowe. I come out my house, because nobody was answering my questions, nobody was answering my emails. I went across to Davy Rowe and I said to Davy, what's going on? Davy says to me, we're not allowed to speak to you. I said, Davy, you see the state of my house? And he turned around, and exactly what he says, guys, was, I couldn't give a fuck what state your house is. And I did. I turned around and said to him, see you, Davy, you're a knob. And Mr. Angry kicked off again. Okay? So I gets a letter from Butcher saying, oh, I'm going on the violent register and that. Then she runs away on maternity leave. So anyhow, we'll crack on to April 2024. I met with a couple of people, and they turned around and says to me, we'll put in for freedom of information. Now I want you to listen to this, and if you want me to send you the emails, I'll send you, right? We put in for freedom of information at the back end of April 2024 on to ask to see her qualifications. If she had her qualifications, best of luck to the woman. She can crack on with her job. But we can for a fact she did not have any qualifications when she went for that job. Now, what getting her backs up is, she's taking this money and the other places are shutting down. Right? She's costing the city millions. Okay? Sending people letters that you're on the register and that. So anyhow, we goes to the freedom of information. Okay? Now I want you to listen to this. April, we puts in the request. And by law, in Scotland, you don't get an extension like England, 40 days. Nothing in May. So we'll forget them again. Nothing in June. Got a letter in July, that's already an email, said, oh, we're looking into it. So I wasn't happy with it, and a lot of other people weren't happy with it. So we took it further. We took it to the head legal advisor, he done the city council. Can't remember her name, I hate going to call. So she says, we'll get back to you. So that was July, nothing. August, nothing. September, nothing. October the 8th, we get an email from Gregory Colligan. Dear Mr. Hughes, we're trying to advise you, we can't give you the information that you've requested under freedom of information. On the grounds that Louise Butcher is exempt. And I can show you this email. It's exempt. On the grounds, now here read this out, on the grounds of Section 38, 1B, 2022, that it brings her into endangerment and offers private data protection. Also, her mental health well-being. Now that's that in the email, and that's what their lawyers sent. But it took them from April, guys, remember that, to October to tell us that. They dragged their heels into it because they didn't get any way to turn. But that's what they're saying, endangerment. So I've wrote back to them saying, are we, or me, an endangerment to Louise Butcher? We've never threatened Louise. We've had one words the same as she said words, but we've never, ever threatened violence or anything to affect her endangerment or her mental health. Okay? Now, what we're going to do now, and it's what Greg Colligan said, was we we asked for the 5 names that were on that panel. We know Robin Presswood was on it. We know Aileen Swerling was on it. We know the guy from Tayside region. We're trying to get his name, as I said earlier on in the video. And the other 2 were probably council workers. Okay? Now, they're refusing to give us that. What's the reason? Why are they refusing to give us the 5 names? Because we want to ask them, did they say Louise Butcher's qualifications when she went for the job? She never had any qualifications when she went for the job, and they 5 knew it. She's Swerling's pal, and if Swerling says to the unions questioned it, so did other people question it. I've questioned it, and it's took 8 months for them to get back to us. So what the heck? So what we're going to do now is what Colligan says. We've got to go to the Scottish Information Commissioner and ask them this, to look at that. Because we're not accepting this woman costing, and not just her, our team costing the city millions. Their roofs, this is just Maybank, 2019. Okay? 2019. And it's costing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds, and they'd be held accountable. Any other job, you'd be sacked. So hopefully she gets moved to another department and somebody comes in with the qualifications, because we know one guy that does have the qualifications, and he says to us, never says to me personally, he says to a friend of mine, he said, I haven't got code. How can somebody have qualifications and not get the job? And we've asked for the names that went for it away, and they're refusing to give us date. So listen to put all the evidence together, guys. When she started, when she got the interview, the 5 people's name they're refusing. She's refusing it all under endangerment, mental health. A load of bullshit. Oh, wow, she just not got it. And they've never been challenged before, and people are starting to wake up and challenge them. So we just wanted to put this video out, right? Now, for her to hear the qualifications, I've went and spoke to a couple of sites agents. I was with a Labour MP today, and discussed this with them. For her to hear the qualifications, she must do 2 years at university. Okay? Now I can for a fact that she's not done 2 years at university, because if she done 2 years at university and got her NVQ level diploma in management, 2 years, a CITB approved black CSCS card, which I think they're a lot shite, to be honest with you, she would come up and say to us, shut us up, and say, there's my qualifications. But she's not done it. And the reason, guys, that she's not done it, because she does not have it. If anybody comes and says to me, you've not got the qualifications for to be a contracts manager, and I had my qualifications through university, a diploma, I said, there you go there. The bus would be shut. That's what Louise should have done. Come and show us something. No hiding behind Gregory Colligan, because that's how she's done. Hiding behind Swerling. She should never have got this job in the first place, because all it's done is cause upheaval, cost the city millions. Just look at Douglas now. Community centre, trying to get that shut. Sports centre, trying to get it shut. And St Pius School, they're trying to get it shut. Kirton Community Centre, bulldoze. Now, some of that money that woman spent and her team on trying to fix all the pop-ups that they made on the roofs could have saved any of these places. So there you go, guys. That's what they've done to her. Refused to give with that under freedom of information, under the endangerment. I've never heard so much shite in my life. And her mental health being. If she's got with mental health being, she shouldn't be in the job. So sit down and listen to that and get your comments back to her, okay? Right. Cheers. Thanks for listening, guys.
I think that's a good video. Eh? That's what I think.